2010, focusing on the race for Oklahoma governor tonight. Both candidates were on stage here in Tulsa before a live television audience outing their platforms. 2 News reporter Jason Grubbs heard it all, and he breaks down the issues that were covered tonight. Jason?
Well, Karen, of course, last week's debate was held in Edmond. This one tonight here on the campus of OSU Tulsa, giving voters one more glimpse into where the candidates stand.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second and final 2010 Oklahoma gubernatorial debate.
With 370 people in the audience and live television cameras rolling, Democratic nominee Jerry Askins and Republican nominee Mary Fallon debated the issues facing the state. Each started with a 3-minute opening statement.
I sought advice from members around the state when I was in the legislature, working across the aisle, working urban versus rural, working east side of the state versus west side. And it was through that success that I was able to author over 100 pieces of legislation.
This is a very important time for the state of Oklahoma. We're in the midst of a recession. We have faced a budget crisis. Many Oklahomans are looking for jobs, and they are very concerned about what their future holds, whether it's the economy or even about the direction that our nation is going.
The debate lasted exactly 1 hour. That allowed the panel of 4 Tulsa journalists to ask a total of 14 questions. Each candidate had 90 seconds to answer. The first topic focused on their plans as governor.
To focus on creating jobs, to focus on making government right-sized, to focus on creating a better, more stronger, educated workforce.
Being able to change the mechanics of how government works will help us all make smarter decisions as our economy begins to improve.
The economy, jobs, health insurance, and education were among the topics. 2 News anchor Russ McCaskey directed one of his questions at the ailing teachers' retirement fund.
When our revenues increase, we need to figure out a way to periodically make deposits to help improve that solvency.
And there have been years when the state of Oklahoma has had great financial times, but we didn't put money back into the retirement systems like we should have.
The state questions on the ballot also came up a few times, including 744, which, if passed, would mandate the amount of funding education receives. The candidates were asked for direct answers.
No on State Question 744.
Well, I do not support State Question 744.
And the election set for next Tuesday, November 2nd. We'll just have to wait and see how well these debates did. Candidates. Reporting live from North Tulsa tonight, Jason Grubbs. News works for you.
All right, thank you, Jason. Now, Rush, you were there tonight. What was the mood in the auditorium?
Well, you know, both sides had their supporters there. I think that helped bolster their confidence some. And I think that both sides were working hard to get their key points across. I didn't notice any major mistakes by either of the candidates. And I think that people watching the debate probably have a better idea of where the candidates stand now.
That's a good thing right in the days before the election. And we will have more on these candidates for you in just a few minutes as we spend time with them on the campaign trail.